How's it going, guys? Todd Hobson here. We are at Grafton Speedway for the New South Wales VA Dirt Modified title. I was just on the weekend. Was pretty average night, I'm just going to call it. Didn't really have the best of luck through our second and third heat. This heat was okay. This is the first heat I'm getting up, but it fills in pretty quick. So I've only got this sort of a gauge of what Grafton looks like here. So if you see the track, it's pretty bizarre. I'll try to run through it as quick as I can, but yeah, out of 6 to this one, we finished 5th, I think. It's pretty narrow, heat 1, so we're basically going at the flaggy in a tight 90-degree turn, and then don't hit the pit gate, that's the one rule. Then do another sort of tightish turn, it's sort of not terribly tight, but you float that up, and there's sort of just a series of corners back to the main straight, which is right there. So 90 degrees is probably the trickiest corner, and up the other end is this corner coming up here is pretty tricky as well. But you sort of got to make straights out of the corners. It's a bit of a bizarre concept. So that was all we got at heat 1, just due to the mud filling in, and there wasn't really useful footage. So here's a better look at the track at slow pace. We're starting out to pole this one. So here's that tight corner. You basically pitch it in here as late as you can without hitting the fence. Aim for the grandstand and just shoot back and make all that series of curves basically a straightaway till you get to that last tight there. So trying to match the pace. Two's keeping up with me, but he's sort of struggling a little bit, and I couldn't see him there, and we bleeped the slightest bit, and that's all they picked me for a jump start. In the drivers' meet, you'll see the yellow coming over there. They did say in the drivers' meeting you get one warning in the drivers' meeting, and otherwise you go in the back. And they just told me then I was going to the back, so I had to go all the way from our beautiful pole position to P7. And look, some heavy hitters. You got Rubbo, Corbett, Josh Rose, Kevy Britton's in there as well. It wasn't the heat you really wanted to get put back, but that's what happens. So we moved on, hustled on. So yeah. Just a heads up, the dirt here is, if you're looking around, you see pretty nice, consistent track. The dirt here is absolutely phenomenal, just going to let you know. You'll see that later in this heat race. Come around to the start, it's absolutely painful, going right to the flaggy to go green. So, off green again, going in the tight turn 1, it's busy always in the turn 1. I sort of screwed up a bit there, then you see 3 wide, banging and clanging, I nearly got cleaned up there, so banging and clanging for the, I think that's 3rd place. And this is you see it's nice and flowing, rolling around, but as soon as you get out of that little flow and rhythm with your car and the track, you definitely know about it, as you can see. Yeah, clean the wall up there, that's well out of your rhythm from basically there the lap before. So, got to get your rhythm back, that's what I was sort of planning on getting, as we still haven't got any ground from the jump start we had. So, Chris and I think it's Marley Well in the 44, they were too wide battling, so it was really hard to go where they weren't. Chris sort of looked like he was struggling to get the room around the top there. I was just sort of trying to, as my usual do, in my previous years, I just go where they're not. So shot under there, but it's a little wet, as you can see the shine on the tyres. It's a bit of a weird gradient here at the bottom, so there's a big hump there. So the 44 car go through there. Try to roll the bottom the whole way around, because it's basically a circle, this place with the sort of straightens out parts at 90-degree turn in turn 1. So yeah, it wasn't getting anywhere, so I moved back to the top. The one good thing here, if you can set your move up to turn 1, which is a tight turn, right here, you get a really good setup into 1 and dive. And sometimes it works, sometimes you just run out of space. See, shot in here and got the job done on the bottom, get past Chris Corbett. Now so I had to make sure I didn't throw him into the fence if he was still there, so I just easily moved up and eased up to the top again, because when you see the track change so much at the start of the race, but man, it's just fun. It just pushes up, winds all the way out. I give him a bit of a hurry up there, just trying to get that, stay that wound up on that top. He sort of gave me the lane and just prayed he didn't watch up. He gave me a good amount of room though, so I respect that a lot. 4 in the fluff, getting into 1, I thought I was going to clean up the big gate there, because that's the one thing I've been told by some of the legends of the old man, Stewie Hearn. They've all said don't go high into 1 because you'll hit the fence. few good laps on the hammer here. Just pitch into one, just roll it with the tyres under you, and on the mat, lay as you can into this end, float it up to the grandstand. Make sure you don't hit the wall like I did, then just pitch it around, float it up, my 5 to 30. That's a lap running Grafton, as good as I can put it. Checkered flags out, pretty happy with that after we got in clean air, but didn't have to be that way. Just one little bleep of the gas and you're down the back, which sort of sucked and didn't help. We're in the good bit of the track. Second place even stumbled. They come and told me they stumbled, so it was just a really bad circumstance of events to make that jump start look as bad as it did. Heat 3, so this is my culminative heat of the night. Out of 5 again, so I had a pole, 5 and a 6. Not sure how that works, but that's how it works. So once again, the impatient start, I'm antsy in those starts. So watch the 73 here, he smacks the fence and just cuts us off completely, and we get drilled from behind. Not anyone behind's fault. They just, you can't see over the wings in these things, especially when some of them jack up. Our car don't jack up. But that really sucked, honestly. So, and unfortunately, the car behind got penalised, which isn't really right, I thought, but that's just how it works. So, we called it a night after this, and I kept this in because it's some funny panel beating, because I wanted something to do on the infield. I couldn't really, I went insane watching the heat race after getting taken out in the first turn, basically. So, put me taekwondo skills and started kicking it out. Ebony made a statement before that it's like when the Macca's machine at Macca's isn't working, you want it to work, so give it a kick in the guts to get it to work. Yeah, that's basically it. Grafton to a T. We didn't last very long, but we had fun doing it, even though it didn't really end the way we wanted. So we just want to keep it straight for Timmis this weekend. I do all the car basing myself, juggling 2 jobs and uni and this stuff. So yeah, hope you all enjoy, and I'll hopefully have some cool longer footage for Timmis.